Okay mga ka-nation, usapang immigration naman tayo ngayon. Alam nyo, noong September 5, 2017, President Trump announced that he is ending the popular protection for young immigrants, also known as DACA, or Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. You know, this program, mga ka-nation, will be phased out over a period of 6 months. Now, some DACA recipients will be able to, renew their protection, but they must do so immediately. So kasama natin ngayon to talk about this issue a little bit further is Eric Welsh from the law firms of Reeves, Miller, Zhang, and Diza. Eric, welcome back to the show. Nice to see you.
Good to be here.
There you go. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Now, we've discussed DACA on the program before. We do know that it is an executive decision created under the administration of President Obama. Now, just for the benefit of our nation, can we please briefly explain to them what DACA is all about and why this is important?
Sure. Well, DACA is important just because of the number of people. First of all, it's about 800,000 young people who are covered by DACA, and probably thousands more who haven't applied. But DACA protects these young people who came to the United States as kids, gone to school in the United States, have no criminal record or negligible criminal record. These are young, educated, ambitious people who just want to be productive members of society. So it's really hurting all of us if we're taking protections away from them.
All right. Phasing out DACA, this program, what does it mean to someone who has DACA now?
Sure. Well, someone who has DACA right now will maintain that DACA protection and that work permit until it expires.
Okay.
It's granted in 2-year increments, so it depends on when it was granted. And right now, and this is something that's really important because it's coming to an end, there is the ability to renew before October 5th.
Okay.
If the DACA status expires before March 5th of 2018. So if DACA is set to expire, so if it's set to expire before March 5th, 2018, you can renew, but you have to renew before October 5th. So incredibly important to do that.
Before October 5th, that's very, very important. But now, what happens to a DACA recipient who is not able to renew?
Sure, so if you're a DACA recipient now, you maintain that status until it expires, and if you can't renew by that October 5th deadline, then you don't have the option beyond that date. Now, it's important to note that that doesn't mean that that person has to leave the country. It doesn't mean that person is deported. It just means that they no longer have the solid protection and they don't have the work permit. So, that person needs to start exploring other options.
If a person would be qualified for DACA but has never applied, what about that dynamic there?
Sadly, that person, it's too late. It's too late to apply for DACA. So first-time applications, it's already gone. So as of September 5th, those applications are no longer accepted. So got to turn the page and look for alternatives.
All right. Now with that, what advice can you give to our young ones out there, now that DACA is sadly or inevitably going to go away?
Right. Well, can't emphasize enough to renew if you can. So if you meet that, the timelines we're talking about, you expire before March 5th, 2018, please renew before October 5th.
Okay, again, before October 5th. Okay.
And that's coming up. That's going to be in a couple of days, so we got to do that.
Yes, that's true.
So call a lawyer today if you haven't already done that. But beyond those renewals, I say talk to a lawyer. Call my office and get in touch with a lawyer to talk about other options. There's things like provisional waivers, cancellation of removal, asylum, U visas. There are options, and there are reasons why you want to talk to a lawyer, explore all those options. Beyond that, I think there's cause for optimism that we're going to have a change of law. We've talked about, and even right now, even as of the last couple of days, there have been new bills proposed in Congress to provide permanent protection, green cards and citizenship for dreamers. So, and that's something that President Trump has sort of laid the mantle down. Put it on Congress to make permanent protection.
Well, there you have it, Mga Nation. You heard it straight from our immigration expert, Mr. Eric Welsh, from the law firms of Reeves, Miller, Zhang, and Diza. Now, Eric, please invite our Nation. How can they reach you? Where can they contact you? Because I am sure right now they have all these questions.
Absolutely, and of course we welcome you to please give us a call. Call our 800 number or visit our website, rreeves.com. We have offices in San Francisco, in Los Angeles, and in Las Vegas. We're happy to take your call. We're happy to help you out.
Thank you once again, Eric.